Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today, I will be giving you an introduction to the Savvy Wallet. I know many of you have been hearing about it and would like more details, so that's my goal today to share this with you, and I'm happy to answer any questions afterwards. All right, so just reach out to me. All right, so the Savvy Wallet. Putting your wallet to work for you. Again, this presentation is designed with the Novatech investor in mind. And many of us have challenges finding exchanges or finding banks that is crypto friendly. And so I think you'll find this message refreshing and again, hosted by The Winning Edge. All right. If you would like a copy of these slides at the close, please let us know. I have a table of contents here where you can fast forward to the slide that is most relevant to you, but I'll be giving you all the nuts and bolts in the next few minutes. All right, so welcome to the Savvy Wallet, where we're bridging the gap between fiat, meaning your US currency or your local currency, and crypto. This is what's so extraordinary. It is a private bank account that you would own that has multi-currency currencies that you could hold within your wallet. You may do ACH transfers, which is called a bank-to-bank transfer of money in and money out. You may also do wire transfers, all in a decentralized space. And that's the operative word. Taking advantage of the decentralized space that we enjoy dealing with cryptocurrency, which is currently the case in our country. Competitive crypto conversion rates is offered to you by a licensed and insured exchange, offering you 190 different cryptocurrencies that you could swap or change or convert, and all at competitive rates. There's a Visa debit card feature that's available to you as well, which allows us to use our crypto and our profits that we may bring in. But the beauty is that there are no transaction fees when we use that debit card. There are no staking requirements either. For those of you who have been diligent about investing money in different exchanges or wallets so that you could stake and be able to hold a card, you would not need to worry about that in this case. There's excellent peer-to-peer transfers, just like you would in Venmo or Cash App, sending money from you to another Savvy Wallet owner. It's simple and user-friendly, all one platform on your desktop or laptop, and then also one on an app, and I'll tell you a little bit more about those features. All right, Fireblocks is one of the key vendors that they use to pull this together. These are the three of those partners that you want to know about. Fireblocks, as I mentioned, is one of them. And then Evolve Bank holds the interest over your personal bank account, as well as a debit card that you would be issued. And then finally, Kraken, a familiar name, probably the number one exchange out there that will be handling all of your crypto to crypto exchanges or conversions. And again, you wouldn't have a direct relationship with Kraken because they're a third party to the Savvy Wallet. But again, just so you know who their partners are. But again, I just want to have you really lean in to the Fireblocks, which is perhaps a name that you may not be familiar with, but I'm very impressed with their backdrop. Having come up with I call it a fireproof way of being able to mobilize money from here or there in this decentralized arena that we live in. Okay, the Savvy app is also available to you for basic transactions, which makes it easy if you just want to transfer money, load your card, check your balances, all can be done on your Savvy app. Your first step is to choose your wallet tier. As you can see on the screen, there are 4 choices: the virtual card, this plastic card, the metal black card, and the 24-karat gold card. I'm going to tell you 3 of the 4. Actually, I'll tell you all about each one, and then you can decide which tier you would like to enter with. Please ask us for this chart here, because it breaks down each card and how it's different from the other tier, and you can zoom in to get more detail. Notice I put a little slash here through the daily load limit on the virtual card. Your chart may say 5,000. It needs to be updated to say 1,000. And as you go up, notice then the plastic card has a $10,000 daily load limit, and then it goes up from there. Don't be dismayed. If you are a virtual debit card holder, you may order additional virtual cards and load them up to $1,000 for $3.95. So if you're planning a trip to Disneyland and you know you need $2,000, then you could load two virtual cards, load it with $1,000, and off you go to your vacation. All right, so there's a lot of flexibility within this platform, and we'll teach you how to navigate all of that. But again, you will notice as I zero into this chart, things regarding fees. I always like to know what the details are. $4.95 to do an ACH in or out. That's a great fee to pay for that service. $30 for a wire transfer, but it's beautiful having that option. All right, so the three physical cards that I mentioned, the plastic, the metal, and then the gold card, you may be able to purchase them in various ways. And so I'm going to be sharing with you various options. Let's begin with option number one, and that is buying this retail. It's not the recommendation I suggest, but I am going to tell you about it so you could do your research and decide which one suits you best. All right, so that first option requires you to go to savvywallet.io. And what you're going to notice is that it gives you a breakdown of what the plastic card involves or includes. For example, you'll get the Savvy Wallet with this physical plastic card. This one costs $999.99. If you are interested in just retail, just buying it retail, you can certainly click on Add Cart and pay for your card. And again, you'd open up a Savvy Wallet. All right, the black card or the stainless steel, I've seen it, it's beautiful. It's $1,999.95. And again, this is one that you could purchase outright. It has bigger load limits, better conversion rates, and so forth, as does the 24 karat gold-plated metal debit card, which is $2,999.95. Now, why would people be spending money on a card like this? Well, it's because their daily spending limit is $30,000. So if you're buying large ticket items and you're moving your crypto profits and or your fiat currencies around and you need a card that will accommodate that, then this 24 karat gold plated card may be the right one for you. However, realize these are annual fees that you would need to maintain to own this card. All right, so there you have it. Option number one, buy it retail, not the option that we'd recommend, because we have found option two in November of last year when I was introduced to Visai Global, which is offering the Savvy Wallet and the virtual and physical cards in different packages that are much more cost effective, let's just say. All right, so let's review the option number two to get yourself a Savvy Wallet and a virtual card. And all you need to do is become a partner of Visai. I'll tell you all about it, and become a customer of theirs. All right, so welcome to Visai. Their theme is, let me stop that. Their theme is lead your best, right? Lead your best life. And they have been in business for 12 years, led by Paul and Kent here out of Utah. They are a debt-free company and have been in the industry of health and wellness for over 100 years. Clearly, they've been successful in 32 countries. Back in November of last year is when they merged their company with Tuffy and Jake Baum, who are the owners of the Savvy Wallet, that brought in digital lifestyle projects, okay, or products, if you will. So now Visai is multifaceted with a health and wellness component, a travel, and as I mentioned, a digital lifestyle products that they've now expanded to. Notice I put that in yellow because I wanted to just emphasize, as we as investors, obviously that is the segment of their business that we are most interested in, and have been learning a little bit more about the other side of Visai, even if that may be secondary to you at this time. All right, so all you need to do is become a partner. And to do that, it's $49.99 annually to have a partnership with them. And it offers you a Savvy Wallet and a virtual card. The other requirement is that you become a customer. And so basically, that means going onto their website and finding a product that you could buy so that you could become a customer. If you are looking at a low end budget idea and money is short, then the cheapest product you could get is $14.99, speaking frankly to you. It is for a toothpaste or an essential oil. And for those two transactions, you would be able to, again, secure your Savvy wallet. All right. So that is option number one for you. Now, I'm sorry, that's option number two for you. Option number three takes you to the same element where you would be getting your Savvy wallet and a virtual card. But this time you wouldn't necessarily have to pay the $49.99 if you were able to come up with a product purchase that totals $250. All right, so I'm going to encourage all of you to go on to the website, and here it is. It is visai-global.com. And you're going to see the lineup of their nutrition, beauty, oils, and so forth. I encourage you to lean in and learn, because if there is something in their product lineup that you already consume on a daily basis, like for me, it was protein. I spend a lot of money on protein. I go through it very quickly. It was an easy call for me just to switch and to try their protein and be able to get the $49.99 waived. Okay, so do consider that. There's awesome Christmas gift ideas. Maybe you could shop now and or treat yourself to some of these products that you might want to try, and then you'll get your $49.99 paid for the year. All right. The Arctic cloudberry, I did want to highlight that this is a Scandinavian plant that is only grown in those parts of the world. And this is the claim to fame for this product by Visai. I want you to all learn about it. I'm still trying the product now, so I can't speak personally about the results yet that I've gotten from it, but do know that there's a lot of people raving about this unique ingredient that is in their product lineup. All right, so take a peek at that and consider if that is something you could spend $250 on, and then you would get your partnership. Now, they also have digital products, as I mentioned. So if you are a Forex trader, as many of us are, they offer a Forex trading academy. Yes, this is a place where you can learn how to trade. And as you notice, they also say here that they do have a 90-minute live trading session with real traders trading in real time. I believe they're from Korea and Japan. But anyway, they are teaching you how to trade by modeling that for you. And you can sit with them on their sessions. And I think that's one of the best ways to take academic learning and take it to real time with your mentors. Now, if you try trading and you do not have any interest sticking, your head into your computer and your phone and monitoring it all day, then you would probably be interested in Broadcast Pro. You know that the Forex market is a multi-trillion-dollar business every day, and you could be tapping that with basically, it's a copy-paste trading process where you would hook up your MT4, that is where we trade on our phones, to their broker and their system, and they would be trading on your behalf. Their average return has been 9% profit every month. And this is a subscription that you would plug into, and they would be trading 4 different pairs. They could trade for you, or they could present the signals to you, and then you could opt into the trade if you wish to. All right, so that's another digital product that they have. Another one that's popular that you might be able to buy and enjoy is I Love Cheap Travel. Again, lots of rave reviews from their customers who have been saving a lot of money on car rentals, air travel, hotels, cruise vacations, and so on. So please look into this as a possible way that you could gather up your $250, and then you could get your $49.99 paid for. All right, so that concludes option number 3. Now, option 4 and 5 are for people who don't want virtual cards, all right? And just to clarify the distinction, a virtual card is one that you could use online when you're buying things from Amazon or buying airline tickets or paying a bill online, where you don't physically need to swipe your card. Some of you absolutely are sure you need a physical card in your wallet so that you could go and buy gas or buy groceries or take someone out to dinner. So if you are interested in a physical card and you don't want to do option 1 and pay thousands of dollars for it, then lean into option number 4. Let me walk you through this particular option, which are packages that you will be wowed by. I certainly was. It took me a while to get my head wrapped around it, because in addition to owning the physical card with your Savvy wallet, you will also be opening up the opportunity to be earning passively. All right, so let me explain what that is. Ox Social House, again, is a subsidiary of the Visai and the Savvy Wallet. They have developed the NFT project, and they have been running this project for 6 years. These NFT projects are, season is 3 years, so they've done 2 prior 3-year sessions or seasons, and they are in their 3rd one. Now, what I need to explain before we go any further, because some of you might have experience with NFTs and you're like, oh, forget that, I'm not into NFTs. Well, whoa. I want you to stop and really understand that there is a new, like an evolution to the NFT. And this one is one that's is utility based. What does that mean? It's not like a traditional NFT where the old way where you bought some funky art and hoped that this digital art would increase in value, and then you could sell it when it increased in value and make a profit. But as you know, in that kind of case, you have this asset, and if it does drop in value, then you are stuck with something that is not as valuable as you bought it, all right? As similar to real estate or to stocks or even Bitcoin, right? So do know it's not that type of business model, if you will. We're going to look at this utility-based NFT where they have attached useful things to it. They call it the use case. There is a good one in this case. And number one is that they attach a Savvy wallet to every NFT holder. They also give you a physical debit card that you could use. And number 3, and most importantly, they begin to reward you with what they call reflection rewards. Basically a payment, a return on your investment in this NFT. All right. So with that said, let me explain further. Again, you hold on to an NFT, and every month they will airdrop Ethereum rewards, they call reflection rewards, right into your MetaMask and into your Savvy wallet, that's where you opt to direct your profits. All right. And then you will be able to drop that into your prepaid debit card if you wish to, and then you could spend it. All right. So that's kind of the process here of how it works. And they packaged it into this full service expert advisor package. This one is $2,499.99, and what it includes, starting at the very bottom there, it says verified NFT. All right, this collectible is valued at $1,500, and that NFT that is gifted to you in this bundle is put towards their proprietary DeFi protocol, basically where they can leverage your money and be able to pay you that airdrop of Ethereum reflection rewards each month. The term of this project is 3 years or 36 months. And for 36 months, you would be getting an average of a 15% return. Again, past profits don't guarantee future success, but they have not had a month that gone by that paid less than 15%. And so moving forward, that is what you could expect to enjoy. And then, of course, the benefits of your Savvy wallet. Now, there are other things that open up as a result of this bundle. As you can see in the first few bullets, it's basically opening up a commission schedule and the opportunity to benefit from the growth of others that are invested in this NFT project and in the products in Visai. Now, that might not be your primary reason for listening to me today, but do know that that is something passive that happens with or without you once you are in the organization, so to speak, all right, as a customer. All right, next. Let's go over some of the numbers that I just rattled off very quickly so that you can really see and do it in your head. I mentioned 15% reflections paid monthly for 36 months. Each NFT that is in this bundle is worth $1,500. So if you times 15% by 1,500, the reward approximately would come out to $225. That is what you would receive for 36 months. And as you can see, after 12 months, you would more than break even and be able to enjoy the remaining 2 years as a risk-free asset. All right, so that ETH, as I mentioned, is dropped into your Savvy wallet. And from there, you can convert it to USD or to another coin, take it back to your bank or into your debit card. Now there is one more option. Option 5 is very similar. However, the bundle is much bigger. And so this is called the Gold Full Service Expert Advisor. It's $12,499.99. Reason being that in this bundle, you would be receiving 5 verified NFTs, where $7,500 of that would be put towards the DeFi protocol. And again, leverage so that you could be enjoying reflection rewards every month. All right, so let's do the math on this one. It's 15% reflections paid monthly, as I mentioned, for 36 months. This begins 60 days after your purchase, by the way. And then for 36 months thereafter, you would enjoy the return here. All right, so you do the math. I believe it's 1125. It comes out to approximately a month. And again, in month number 11 or 12 is when you would break even. And then the remaining 2 years, you would be having a risk-free asset that would be accruing every day. Now, obviously, those monies that you receive do not compound. I know many of our NFT holders are taking their Ethereum reflection rewards and sending it over to Novatech to fund their to upgrade their accounts. Some are sending it to other opportunities they have. Others are just saving it up and putting it into cold storage. All right, or you can convert it, of course, within your Savvy wallet. All right, so these are the final two packages that I wanted to share with you. Again, I know that I've shared a big array of choices for you. So here are your first steps. Number one, go on to visi-global.com. That's VISI global.com and go and browse through their products, because I think that will determine which option would be the best one. All right, so that's number two. I'm going to flash up on the screen these options once more so you can take a screenshot of it, and then you can go back and leisurely decide, number three, which wallet tier is the right one for you at this time. Step number 4 would be to get back to the person who invited you and allow me or them to sign you up and enroll you and get things started. All right, and we'll get you into our Telegram channel so you can get more of your questions answered. So here you are. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Let me remove this here. And this will enable you to choose. I put a big X over option 1 because I don't think there's anyone here who would like to spend $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000 for a card and then have to pay an annual fee to return it, to renew it. With the 36-month cards, by the way, you would own that physical card and be able to use and load it over and over again for 3 years, right? The duration of your ownership of those NFTs or your package. All right, so I put some arrows here to just highlight the green arrows indicating those of you who are interested in a virtual card. Then you're going to look at option number 2 and 3. And by the way, for those of you who want the physical cards, options 4 or 5, do know that you also get a virtual card or access to one. If you wanted to have another card that was virtual, you do have that option as well. All right. Option 4 and 5 are those of you who would like to get a plastic or a gold card, and with those higher daily load limits. All right. But the key, I think the key part behind these packages is that you would then be opening up your passive income stream. Maybe for some of you, this is your second passive income stream, third, fourth, fifth. Hopefully you have 7 different income streams that are feeding your family, but this could be one of them. And do know that you are also eligible then for affiliate reflection rewards. And that basically means that if there should be people you refer to the Savvy wallet and they too get a bundle, you will be making a profit on their reflection rewards. I call it profit, but you'll be making reflection rewards on other people's reflection rewards. It's their way of saying thank you, because as you know, this is a by invitation only community. This is not something that you're going to see on a billboard anywhere or in a commercial, where everything goes by word of mouth. All right, so I hope you got a screenshot of that. Do know that there is a lot of support here, not just with me and our team at the Winning Edge, but also with our team in Maui and as well as with corporate. There are two support addresses that I want you to make note of. One is for VSci, it helps support at imvsci.com, and then the Savvy Help for your wallet financial needs, support at savvywallet.io. All right, you're going to use them frequently. Also, lots of answers here in the resource area, the library center of the back office. Once you're in, please go and peruse that. They do a beautiful job at documenting instruction. This FAQ, I pulled out a few of my favorite frequently asked questions, and one of them was regarding their user operations manual. Do know that you can have access to that. That walks you through every step and goes in writing and then has some pictures as well. Some people have been asking me, how long does it take to complete a swap? So as many of you would be taking advantage of that, but it could take up to 24 to 72 hours to complete that transaction. So it may not be as swift as, say, a Coinbase or a Cash App experience, but with proper planning, you could enjoy the benefits of this wallet and still get your crypto transactions done, right? And then, of course, as far as taking or completing a crypto transfer to your Savvy wallet, I've experienced this multiple times, 2 minutes up to 2 hours of time to get that done. All right. I already mentioned to you the partners of the company with Evolve Bank and Trust, as well as their crypto swaps are done by Kraken and Payward Ventures. And then, of course, I mentioned Fireblocks, and these are their licenses that you could look up should you want to learn more about their relationship. All right, so there you have it. I hope that you will reach out if you need me. My number is 702-645-5488. My name's Reimi Marden. I'm happy to answer any questions and to walk you through it. All right, aloha everyone. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me.